Hey everyone. Okay, so I've never done a live video. This is exciting. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I just want to update everybody and let you know what's going on. This is a little brewing company, Oyster City Brewing Company in Apalachicola, that has Wi-Fi. So I haven't been able to do a lot of videos because of the Wi-Fi issue. However, I now have a place to actually record my videos, and what I'm going to do is come back here and upload them whenever I've had them all recorded. So, hey, I don't expect to get a lot of people on here because it's the middle of the day, and I'm sure the rest of you have better things to do than this. But I love you all, and I hope that life is going well for you. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys. I have a really cool video that I wasn't going to post because it's kind of windy. We were on the boat, but I started the second I said, at a minute 33 seconds, I said, God has really blessed me. All of a sudden, this orb comes in and it just hangs out for a while. So I think I'm going to edit that and just put that portion in, or I might put the whole video and just timestamp tell you where it's at. Oh, I miss you too. Thank you. Is it Maggie? Um, so anyway, I can't tell you guys what this has done for me. Okay, Maggie, awesome. Um, so I used to have anxiety attacks, like back, whenever I was still doing my videos. Um, I left a week ago, about a week ago. I left last Wednesday, and today's Thursday, so I left a week ago. I've already made it over 300 miles. That's awesome. I did hitch a few times through the dry parts, Hi, Ingrid. Aw, I miss you guys so much. So I miss doing my videos. I'm gonna do a bunch and definitely post them. So, where was I? Sorry, I'm a little bit flaky right now. It's hot. It is hot, okay? And y'all should see my bug bites. You ready? You guys ready for this? Okay, hang on. Back at my knees. A chunk of my pinky toe. What else happened? Oh, I bruised my tailbone. Bad, y'all. Really bad. So sitting down is like a slow process. So I'm chilling here for a while. Just heal up, get myself right. This isn't supposed to be a punishment hike, right? It's supposed to be a get better hike. Okay, help me out here. You didn't call my name. Yasiri? Were either of those right? Yasiri? Hi, Leanne. Oh man, yeah. So the anxiety, that's where I was. Okay, Yasiri. Okay, awesome. Hi, Yasiri. Okay, so hi, Carolyn. So with the anxiety, I was having some really bad anxiety for a while, to the point where I couldn't, every night and every morning. Like I would wake up with my heart pounding, and I would go to bed at night with my stomach sick, my heart pounding, and it was miserable. It was completely miserable. I started reclusing myself more and more. I started isolating myself more and more because I would go outside and a loud noise would set me off. A wrong just vibe from somebody would set me off, right? And maybe I needed to go through that. I'm not sure, but y'all, I have not had one anxiety attack. You'd think that doing something like this, scary. I don't know where I'm going to be sleeping from night to night. I don't know where I'm going to be eating. I mapped out my trip a little, but really, until you talk to the locals and know what's coming up, especially with Hurricane Michael destroying so much of this area, you really have to plan day to day. Yeah, I mean, some days I hike, some days, my first day, I think I hiked 7 miles, something like that, 5 to 7 miles. And I practiced for a lot more than that. But now I'm hiking up to 20 miles. I'm doing 15 to 20 a day. And I had this one awesome lady give me Vienna sausages and a Gatorade. And I said, this may as well be caviar and champagne. It's amazing. I'm truly humbled. I'm so humbled because now, I'm sorry y'all, but just going to the bathroom in a place with toilet paper and air conditioning, I mean, it's amazing. So I still have a long way to go, but I'm almost a third done. So that's good. About a third done. And I'm gonna stay. I love this town. This is Apalachicola, Florida, and it's a quiet and quaint enough town that. Thank you. It's a quiet, and safe enough town that I can leave my 60-pound ruck over by my tent. So get this. Now I'm staying with an old man named Captain Jerry, and you'll see him when I post the video of him, okay? He's this old, he's actually good looking, 70-year-old man for, what he is. And anyway, I'm staying with him on his houseboat. So he stays in his RV because he doesn't want to pay the full marina fee. Thank you, Antoinette. So he doesn't want to pay the full marina fee. So he stays in a little RV right next to his boat. He's got 3 dogs, 3 adopted dogs, of course. They're all Scraggles and they're cool. And it's a houseboat. So it's got 2 bedrooms, it's got a kitchen and all of that good stuff. It's a trawler. He said, don't call it a houseboat, it's a trawler. So that's the video I'm going to post. He took me out on that. You guys, it's magical. Like, I saw dolphins swimming right in front of our boat, just doing flips. I saw sea turtles. Then we get out there and it's dark and we're splashing around in the water, and I noticed it's glowing 1,000 glows. It looks like fireflies are underwater. It's the phosphorus that's in the water, and the chemical reaction makes it glow. But you guys, I don't have the video of that. It didn't even look real. It was so magical. So yeah, he's a really nice guy, and he's just been like, you can't sleep in that tent, it's too damn hot. Get in here, there's AC, go sleep in the back room, which I did, and it's been amazing. So I got a shower, a hot meal, and air conditioning. You guys, there's just no words for what that does for you whenever you're out here like this on the road. I mean, it is hot, like really hot. So just wanted to update you guys. If you have any questions, I am having fun. Thank you, Abba. So if you have any questions, and Lewis, thank you. Hi. Please let me know. Email me. All of my information's in my about section. I get to them when I can. Please understand that for some reason here I have no signal, and I kind of felt like that was supposed to happen. I've been here resting up a few days, resting up my blisters, resting up from my bug bites, resting up from all this stuff, and man, I cannot tell you what it's doing for me to just not be able to check my phone every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Not check my subscribers, not check my Facebook feed, things like that. It's been rejuvenating. I feel so blessed. I feel so happy. And what I'm thinking about doing, there's so many good, you're right. There's so many good people in the world, Carolyn. I mean, I am telling you, 99% of people are wonderful human beings. We just assume, right? And especially as empaths, we have to be careful not to over vibe. Sometimes you get a vibe off someone and they're having a bad day. That's not what it is all the time. I am. Thank you, Maggie. Yes, Maggie, you're so right. My chakras feel so clear. I mean, you guys can probably see the difference, right? Like, I was having a hard time, even when I was doing my readings, I mean, heck, I'm a Virgo sun. Go watch that Virgo reading. It was pretty dark. Thank you. I will be, Crazy Feather. Thank you. So whatever it is, I want to put out there, I know that some of you are thinking of doing something similar, and this is extreme. I know you have families, and I know you have things that you can't do this. Hang on, there's a big old truck going by. Hey, Aphrodite. Okay, so I know that some of you are, I love that, Aphrodite. So I know that sometimes you're having, like you feel like you're not moving. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like you don't know what you need to do to get yourself unstuck, right? Whatever you're thinking about, okay, so maybe just go on, take a vacation and alone. And I know some of you have kids and it's almost unthinkable to do that. But you have to, okay? You have to. Find childcare for the kids. If you want to take your kids, that's great. But the feeling of total freedom of doing it, what you want to do, when you want to do it, and not worry about anything but you, right? All I have to worry about is, where am I going to sleep? What am I going to eat? And when can I take a crap and where? So that animals don't come. I have to think about weird stuff. But those are my only worries, So go to a state park, take a hike somewhere. Go to a state park just for a weekend, right? Yes, some empaths observe and don't absorb. Carolyn's so right. Yes, you're so right. Sometimes what we do is we forget that we project our energy too. Okay, and people are like mirrors. So we have to be really careful with that. Whenever we project our energy onto others, as an empath, you also have the gift of forcing, like, how often is it that you can make someone feel comfortable with you? Chameleonize, right? You can make someone feel comfortable to enough that they just spill all their problems to you. They just start talking to you. What you need to do is to make sure that, first of all, you're not projecting anything onto them, and second of all, that you're not assuming that energy that you're feeling is the way that they are all the time. You don't know what day you caught someone on, right? How many times have you had a bad day and you don't even remember going to the grocery store and getting home just because you are in that headspace, right? Absolutely, Maggie. Yeah, I agree. Being stuck, yes, absolutely. You have to get yourself out of it, and you have to create that path. Here's the deal, y'all. One of my favorite, and if you don't know who he is, go look him up. His name is Frank J. Porcaro. Frank J. Porcaro. He's on Facebook. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but he's on Facebook. Most motivating guy I've ever met. In fact, I think I did a video with him once. That was my very first live stream video, and that's what got me into this. And that was about 2 years ago. But I didn't have the courage to do this in so long. So, I lost my train of thought again. Frank J. Go look him up. He always says something that I really like. Him and Daniel Eisman. Daniel Eisenman. Also on Facebook. Very motivating people, you guys. Like, now my Facebook feed is nothing but positive. I just follow the right things, put them at the top of the list. I don't follow anything negative. So, Frank J. Porcaro, Daniel Eisman, they say something and they say, get fun comfortable. Okay? Because when you get uncomfortable, that's when the fun really starts. And you have to leave your comfort zone to do that. Okay? People are staring at me like I'm nuts. But you have to leave your comfort zone to do that. So to get, fun, comfortable. I love that too. And it sticks in your head. So when you start feeling like, ooh, scared, that feeling, jump through it and be thankful it's there, that it's still there. Because, right, if you start staying within too long, it'll go away. It'll go away. And Spirit's gonna try to help you as long as you try to. It's a cooperation. I said that in so many videos, and I really feel like that's what a lot of us are trying to learn right now. I am trying to learn. You are trying to learn. If you're attracted to this channel, you are trying to learn that right now in your path. Cooperation with Spirit, with the universe, right? It's not all Spirit, it's not all God, and it's not all us. And they don't want it to be that way. Neither do we at all. You have to get fun, comfortable. Step outside your comfort zone, right? It's like that one tarot card with the woman, and she's got her hands tied behind her back. She's got swords all around her and a blindfold. But then we see from the other side that her sword, she has a sword in her way that she can cut her own ropes with. Now, she may not have put herself there, but it's her fault for staying there. And she can't see, because of her blindfold, that eagle, Spirit, is hovering above her, just waiting for her to take a step. But Spirit can't do anything until she makes a step. What is that eagle going to do for that woman until she takes a step? But once she unbinds herself and looks up and takes her blindfold off, Spirit's got you the rest of the way. Spirit's just waiting to fly you in the right direction, you guys. That's how I feel. I have literally met the most amazing people on my journey. In Tallahassee, Florida, I met a beautiful, beautiful woman named Barbara, who, well, actually, I met her in Cross City, and she gave me a ride to Tallahassee because there was nothing in between there. There was no water. There was no way for me to, I wouldn't have made it, right, without a little bit of help. I couldn't carry that much water. So I get to Cross City. We met at a veteran memorial. We're both veterans, but she's a Vietnam vet, okay? And I think she'll be okay with me saying this because she's very proud of this, actually, but she is a lesbian transgender. And I learned so much from her. It was enlightening. God puts people like that in my path because I have a platform here to be able. So if you guys ever want to talk about that, I know that there's a lot of questions about soulmates and about twin flames and all of that when it comes to transgender and lesbian and the LGBTQ plus, right? Is that right? LGBTQ plus. Sorry. So it's the beer. So anyway, learned so much from her. Then I come down over 100 miles here in Apalachicola. Maybe even, about 100 miles south here in Apalachicola. I hiked down here. She gave me a hot meal, by the way. She gave me a hot meal. She barbecued chicken. We watched Cool Hand Luke on TV trays, and we hung out. We talked all night, talked all day. And then I came down here. So then I'm in Apalachicola, and I meet another awesome LGBTQ, another transgender, who happened to know her. And I was like, telling her about my travels, and it's like saying, oh yeah, I had this awesome woman named Barbara, who she was so cool. I met the coolest people on my travels. I was like, she's actually a lesbian. I didn't even say the transgender. I just said she's just a lesbian, because she is. That's all she is. She is a lesbian, a woman. And she goes, this is the other one's name is Dee, and then is the lead singer of a band. And I was videoing him anyway. So Dee says, are you talking about Barbara? Barbara, and said her last name. I don't want to say that here. And I said, yeah. And she goes, from Tallahassee. And I said, yeah. And she goes, oh my gosh, we used to go to group meetings together. She's amazing. I know her. I mean, how much is that spirit, educating me? Because now I have a platform, right? And when you grow your circles wider, spirit wants to educate you so you can start talking to others about it. Now that my circles are wider, I can start talking to you guys about all of this stuff, because I feel like it must be important if Spirit's putting it in my way. So any of you out there that are LGBTQ plus, anything that you are, I want to hear more about it. Email me, talk to me about it. I want to educate myself, and therefore also use my platform to educate others. And I'm going to do even more research on soulmates and twin flames when it comes to transgender, especially because I think that's really interesting, but all LGBTQ. And please know, when I talk about soulmates and twin flames, I say prayers every time to include everyone in this. And your twin flame, if you are gay or lesbian, absolutely can be the same sex. Absolutely. If you have any questions about that, absolutely. And I do encourage all of you who have not educated yourself on this to educate yourself. It's very interesting, and I think important for us right now to really understand that, because I can't even imagine. We're talking about, this woman was in Vietnam. You know what I mean? And at that time was identified as a male, and had to go her whole life. She lost her son over this. She lost her marriage over this. Lost her wife over this. And she didn't come out fully a transgender fully until 2011. No, I think 2011 or 15. So she spent all of her entire life. She's 71 now. Rides at Harley. She's super cool. I'll post a picture or something. But most inspiring person I think I've ever met, to go through all of that, and she still helps every single person she can. Oh, and so sweet. I've met some amazing people. Captain Jerry, Barb, they call her Bam, Dee, just amazing souls. I cannot tell you. There's no words. There's no words for how I'm feeling. This is an adventure, and I never want it to end. I'm kind of terrified of it ending. I may not stop. I don't know. So I'm actually thinking about getting a hotspot and being able to do my videos everywhere and actually have Wi-Fi everywhere. I think that's a big problem. So like I said, I have that orb video. The sound's not that good. It's me learning. Wait, no, that wasn't the one where I'm learning how to drive. It was the one where I'm waiting for dolphins, because I just seen some and I wanted you guys to see them, but I missed them. And then I start talking a little about spirit. Well, in that time, the brightest orb, it can't be anything but an orb, because it's literally floating around, not just on the water. At first I thought it was a reflection on the water, and you'll see it at 1 minute and 33 seconds if you want to just fast forward. I might trim it down and just start it there, but I'll put orb in the title or something. So it's right there at 1 minute 33 seconds, which I think is also magical. And it's the second that I say God has blessed me, or I'm so blessed, and I start talking about my journey, this thing hangs out for like a full minute, and it's a bright glowing one. It's not like one of those floaty ones. So if y'all want to see that, let me know. I don't want to post it unless it's going to be worth something. I miss you all. I will be so I'm going to start recording videos tomorrow. Then I'm going to walk down here and upload them all at once. I'll finish out the horoscope chart for sure, and probably get back started into Taurus. Okay. And that's just where I started last, because we were in the Taurus season. So I'm going to finish out up through, Aquarius, Pisces. So we'll finish out through Pisces, Aries. We'll finish out through Aries. And I might even give Aries a double reading, like maybe a longer reading, because they waited so long, something like that. All right. I miss and love you all. Please stay with me. I know it's been a while. Yes, phosphorus. Yeah, that was so cool. That was the coolest shit. Okay. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. I've never gone live, so I don't even know how to turn this off. Anybody know? Okay, I will. I'll put it up. Okay. All right. How do you make it stop, y'all? This is hilarious. Oh, this is funny. Oh, now I just turned you around. Oh, this is the cute little town. Isn't it cute? All right. I guess I just close it out.